Good evening, everyone. Are we ready for a walk? So tonight's walk is going to be in three popular areas. Right now I am on 69th Street in Bay Ridge. We are going to be walking 3rd Avenue, 86th Street, and at the end of the walk we're going right through the heart of Dyker Heights where all the Christmas lights are. So this is really listed as like a 3rd Avenue walk, but like I said, we're going to be going into my neighborhood. Figure it's convenient, right? I gotta go home. I gotta go home to Dyker Heights, right? So I have no choice but to show you guys Christmas lights. So here is 3rd Avenue right now. So let me give you guys a rundown of the legs of walk we're going to do. We're going to do 3rd Avenue. We're going to take Bay Ridge Avenue, which is where we are now, 69th Street. We're going to take this down to 86th Street. I'm going to give you guys a look at the Bay Ridge side of 86th Street. So we're going to be on 86th Street, but no, we're not going to be on the Bensonhurst side where the trains are. We're going to be on the Bay Ridge side. So we'll take a look at that. And then from 86th Street, we're going to hook down into my neighborhood. I'm going to take you guys down 10th Avenue. And then we're going to walk down, we'll walk down 84th Street. We'll walk down the heart of where all the Christmas lights are. So this will be a little bit of a long walk. So I hope you guys got all your walking shoes ready because we're ready to do this. Temperature right now is 30 degrees. It is cold. It is winter, but there is no wind, so there is no wind chill, and it's actually, you know what I like to say, when it's not windy and it's cold, it is a warm 30 degrees. So it is a warm 30 degrees. You guys don't have to worry about the weather, I do. So sit back and relax. While you're at it, please hit the subscribe button and hit that like button. Helps the YouTube gods, or the YouTube algorithm, put that video out there. So, and if you're new to the channel, welcome in. I'm always getting new people in here. Don't feel shy. Say hello in the comment section. Everyone's friendly here. I take care of my community. I make sure that we don't have any crazy stuff going on in the comment section. So don't be afraid to say hello and introduce yourself. Walking by McDonald's right now. God, I am always craving McDonald's because I haven't eaten it in years. One day I gotta go in there. Let's cross over to the other side. You could see, if you haven't noticed, you got all the Christmas up and overs on 3rd Avenue. If you look up there, going across the avenue, all the way down. If you've never been to Bay Ridge, this is Bay Ridge. 3rd Avenue is like the heart of Bay Ridge when it comes to restaurants, stores, you name it. Anything you want to do. You want to drink, you could drink. You want to eat, you could eat. You want to buy some groceries, you want to go to a supermarket, get your nails done, I don't know. This is where you get it done. 1 block to my left, this direction, is 4th Avenue. That's where you want to hang out if you want to see the marathon once a year. Or if you're coming home from work or going to work, you're taking the R train on the 4th Avenue line. You got Picante, Italian restaurant, right across over there, right next to Key Food. And then right over here, across this large avenue, this is Bay Ridge Parkway, or would be 75th Street. You have Salty Dog. This is a place I came to this place a lot when I was younger. I mean, I still do, just not as much nowadays, but it's a great place to come and have a drink, and they also have some good food here.
That's like even more Oxford.
What I'll do is I'll get in the street so you guys get a better view of it. They're having a Toys for Tots drive currently. It's a really good place. You see there's a lot of people in there. Oh, look at this car. Look at that. That's what you do. You buy a really old car for like $1,500 off of eBay. That's what you do with it, right there. A nice wreath here.
My sister, I should find out what.
the florist. And coming up over here is Greenhouse Cafe, another popular place. The last time I was down here, if you guys go back to my channel, was during the summer strolls when they closed the streets down. I'm always down here in the summertime. We did some thunderstorm walks down here on 3rd. We did the summer strolls. So this is my maybe 4th time here this year, going down 3rd Avenue. There's a cop car flashing the lights over here. Looks like somebody is getting a ticket. Oh, look at this. We got a candy shop over here. This gotta be new. This is new. This is definitely new. Look at this place. Well, here's the thing. So, Peppino's has always been here, but now, is it always been a candy shop? It's always been like a wine place, but I don't know. Maybe they're doing this during the Christmas time? I don't know. So it's not new. It just looks new. I've never seen that. And they got a lot of Christmas decorations over here. Let's look at the Christmas decorations real quick. I'll give you guys some looks here. Alright. I gotta wait for the light anyway, so. That's Santa Claus right there. Still waiting for this light. Here we go. We are moving. Got the butcher. Over there you got Offshore Diner, which looks like a movie theater. They got like, it's like it looks like, you know, yeah, Saturday Night Fever, of course. Very famous, popular place, the Offshore Diner. Over here you got the Poorhouse. United Home Center. This is where you buy some Christmas decorations. If you need Christmas decorations, this is the place you go to in Bay Ridge. Alright, so we've made it to 80th Street. We are gonna go down to 86th Street. We'll walk 86th Street a bit. And then I will take you guys the last part of the walk into my neighborhood, and we'll see all the crowds. There's a lot of people. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people in Dyker Heights, man. It was funny because today I had went somewhere to eat, and I was talking to the people in the place I was eating, and I was telling them how early people show up to come see these lights. I mean, the lights aren't even on until a certain time. The homes don't start turning the lights on until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. The sun goes down at 4:30. So I'm telling them this. This was actually up here on 3rd Avenue, by the way, but we were past 86th. I was past 86th Street. So I'm up here on 3rd Avenue, down over by like 90th Street today. And I'm telling them this, and they didn't believe me. And right as I'm talking about it, what stops right outside the restaurant is a tour bus with all the people in the tour bus. I said, look, see? All those people are going to Dyker Heights. And this was at like 11:30 in the morning, so... Last night I came out and I had to get some hairstyling going on. Last night I came out and I had to run an errand. And man, I came out, it was very hard to walk. You know, you gotta just walk in the street. But this is the where are we right now, by the way? We're on like 80, I think we're on 82nd Street right now. So we're getting close to 86th. But I was gonna say, this is the time of year now. This is it. This is prime Dyker lights Christmas season right now. From this weekend through Christmas and all the way into New Year's. And in case you're wondering, yes, there's still a lot of people after Christmas that come. Because then you start to get a lot of the people that get, you know, their Christmas vacations, and then they start coming in here. Most of the people coming right now are from other countries and stuff. They have like a interesting vacation schedule over there in the UK or in those countries over there. I don't know if they close school down for like 2 months or something, but we got a lot of like tourists from like all over like Europe and stuff that come here, and they're here all month because they're here till New Year's because they're going to watch the ball drop in Times Square. That looks like a nice place. The antique place. I'm still thinking about that Peppino's. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I've never seen them do like a candy shop kind of thing during the holidays. Living here my whole life, I never noticed it. Sometimes, you know, you walk through the neighborhood and you just don't notice things. Cafe. This is a place that I came to as a teenager. All right, we're about to hit 86th Street. Not a lot of people. There's one customer in there. Not a lot of people in that place. Give you guys a nice look at the corner of 86 and 3rd before we head down.
Yeah, good.
So this is 86th Street and 3rd. Now when we come down the block here, it's gonna get a little dark for one block, so this is kind of a dark block. But on the next block, 4th Avenue, you'll get all bright up again when we get near all the stores and stuff. I'm taking you guys through 86th Street now and then down to see the biggest Christmas displays at the end as a bonus. That'll be the bonus. So stay tuned if you want to see some really crazy Christmas homes. I generally do the do all the Christmas walks in my neighborhood, but this year we changed it up a bit. Every year we've been changing it up in December. Last year we just featured a lot of homes. We did a lot of like 5-minute, 10-minute videos where we featured like 2 or 3 homes in a video. The year before that, we did some drone footage. You could find all this stuff in my catalog if you go through it. This year, though, we're doing the regular format that we just like we do every other month. We're just doing walks through the neighborhoods, and it has definitely helped the channel. The channel is interestingly getting more traffic than it has been in previous Decembers because that's what people come to watch. They really actually come to look at the walks through the neighborhoods. Because let's be honest, how much Christmas lights can you really digest? Everyone's doing the Christmas walks right now, you know. So I've been just sticking to my normal routine, and this month, with still 2 weeks left, we've already gone past last year's totals and the year before's totals combined for December. This is like easily our best December we've ever had on the channel. I gotta be careful here. You got some cars that want to turn. So as you can see here on 86th Street, they also have the up and overs on the avenues. They have the nice snowflakes and like it looks like the ribbons, red and green ribbons. This is the business district in Bay Ridge right here in 86th Street. So now, I made sure to stay on this side of 86th Street because the other side of 86th Street has got a lot of construction going on, and it's very dark on that side. They're doing, it looks like eventually they're going to be opening up the old Century 21 to another business because they've been doing a lot of renovation over there, as you can see. It's all boarded up with scaffolding and stuff. So, made sure to stay on this side. I am going to take you guys over here to Pizza Wagon because we always get a lot of requests. Hey, can you show Pizza Wagon? So that's the only reason I'm crossing right now. There you go. There's your Pizza Wagon. Pizza Wagon's been around a long time. I've been eating pizza here. This is probably the one pizza place that I've been eating pizza from the most in my life. I mean, it's been around a long time. And it's just, you know, when I was a kid coming here, we had Woolworth. My mother would come here with my aunt and go shopping. We'd always come here for lunch. And it's still as good as it was back in the 70s and 80s. It's been open since '66. We're gonna get back across. Now, if you notice, there's a lot of traffic. Believe it or not, that is because of my neighborhood. I'm not lying to you when I say that. My neighborhood right now, with all the Christmas lights, they have all the streets closed down there. So you will see a lot of bleed off traffic from my neighborhood up here. This is where Modell's used to be. This is now this big launch entertainment place where everybody comes to play games and stuff. Like, I think they have like laser tag in here or some stuff. I don't even know what they do in here. I gotta go in here one day and see what's going on in here. Showing you guys some storefronts. All right, guys, we are entering the Dyker Heights neighborhood. As we get across Fort Hamilton here. I guess you could say officially the line that separates Bay Ridge and Dyker Heights is 7th Avenue, which is the next big intersection we got to cross later on. You can see this is all the traffic bleeding out of my neighborhood. And you'll also be seeing people that are coming here from the city that aren't taking a tour bus, who got off of the R train. You got a lot of people taking the R train from the city to come see the lights. So you're going to probably start noticing a lot of groups of people. We're not that far away. 7th Avenue, it goes from 7th Avenue to 10th Avenue. We don't have 8th and 9th Avenue down here. We also don't have 6th Avenue down here. It's just the way Brooklyn kind of narrows out at the ends, so they have to eliminate streets as the streets kind of narrow down. Think of like a pizza pie, the corner of a pizza. be getting the light in a minute. Right there. Coming up on 7th Avenue, and then it's going to be a quick block. So from 7th to 10th is actually a very short intersection. So we're going to be there in a few moments where all the Christmas lights are. You got that Avid Hotel over there. I was talking to the receptionist a couple of days ago, and she was telling me that they make a lot of money during this season because everyone tries to get hotels right here because the Christmas lights are right here. They're like literally like a 5-minute walk. So you'll see right now, if you just look at your timer right now, and from the time it takes for me to get to the first house, you'll see how quick it is to get there. It's right over here. So. This is BurgerFi. They do really well during the Christmas season. You get a lot of people that come here to eat while they're looking at Christmas lights. All right, here we are. You can see all these people. I guarantee you all these people are coming from looking at Christmas lights. All right, when we turn the corner here, guys, there's going to be a lot of lights, so put on your sunglasses. Get the sunglasses ready, because wait when I turn this corner here. It's going to get bright. This is 10th Avenue. I am home now. I'm in my neighborhood. This is... now we're definitely officially in Dyker Heights.
There is a fence like in the farmer's market and it's like
Okay, here we go. You're gonna start seeing the homes. You can see some over there on the right side. 10th Avenue has become a really big avenue for Dyker Heights. It never was always like this. They've really jumped in the last 10 years. For those of you wondering, I've been living in the neighborhood since 1980s, and it was never like this. Like, it started getting more and more as far as displays in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then the crowds really started showing up in around 2012, 2013. The first tour buses actually started showing up around 2007, but it was, it was one tour bus here or there. It wasn't crazy, but 2012 was the year. I always say 2012 was the year. And the reason I know that is because I took a lot of pictures that year. And the difference between 2012 pictures and 2011 is that there was no people on the streets. So I'll have to do a live stream with you guys and show you guys the pictures I have. They actually have the traffic open down here. Quite interesting. Usually they close it. I do notice they have a lot of guards and... So this is the house on the corner of 84th and 10th. They have like a stage. What I'll do is I'll show you guys. Right behind this car. Obviously, I can't get over there. There's a bunch of kids over there. There you go. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting away from it. So let's get away from it. The crossing guard is yelling. I just wanted to get away from it. See, I took you guys on a 3rd Avenue walk, but we ended up in my neighborhood, and now we're going to look at Christmas lights. Now, this is not going to be the first... This is not going to be the full walk I do. You guys will have to subscribe and check out the next time I come out of my door and look at this. Look at this house. This is... So I have a name for all the homes, by the way. When I live in the neighborhood, I have a name for all the homes, and this is the Griswold house, because this is the house that pretty much drapes all the lights on the house, sort of like Griswold does on his roof in the Christmas holiday movie. Look at that. And he's got the Santa Claus up in the window on like a LCD screen. But 84th Street is the block that everybody comes to. Got the big snowman up there. I just plugged in my battery pack, so we're good. Show you some of the homes on this side. I'm going to show you guys what is known as the Vitali home across the street. See that in a moment. Well, first I want to show you guys this house over here. These houses over here. And don't worry, we're going to be walking by Lucy. She's on the next block. For those of you that know, Lucy is the one that started it all. I remember as a kid when she started putting all the angels all over the house. And it's gotten much bigger, and that is what we call the Mecca of Dyker Heights. But this house on my right, in a second, I'm going to show you, has become a huge attraction. This is a nice house. Let me keep showing you guys this house. All right, here we go, guys. Look at this house. This is the Vitali house. Is that amazing? Look at that. Get a little closer. Now, if you guys want, you could go on my channel. I did a walk the day before Thanksgiving. It's titled Dyker Heights Before the Lights. And I basically showed everybody the homes in the daylight. before the lights came on, so you guys will be able to see what these homes look like in the daylight. And they got a lot of moving things up there now. I look like a tourist right now. I'm mixed in with we're all equals, right? That's the way I like to say it. I say we're all equals. It doesn't matter that I live here. You know, no one cares. I personally don't care either. No, I'm not going to tell anybody where I live, by the way. I know everyone's like, which house do you live in? I'm a couple blocks down. I'll just say that much. I'm further down. As I like to say, I'm not up on the hill. This is the hill. Dyker Heights is, this is why they call it Dyker Heights. This area right here is the highest point of Dyker Heights. It's a couple of 100 feet over sea level. It's hard to tell in this video right now because of all the cars and all of the people, but... Okay, here we go. This is where it gets crazy. So what the cop car doesn't see, though, is that there's people crossing the street. So these cars can't just, you know, go through the intersection. So usually they have the streets closed. I'm gonna take you guys over to this house over here on 85th Street. Let's get down 84th Street. This is not supposed to be a Christmas walk. This is supposed to be 3rd Avenue, Bay Ridge, and I just happened to be coming home, walking into the neighborhood here, and I wanted to give you guys some bonus coverage. It looks like I got a tour group over here. You got the guy holding a light over his head. Got the house across the street. We get this house one more time. We get a look at this house over here. I am in the street because I cannot walk on the sidewalk. There's too many people on the sidewalk. There's another home right here. We're getting close to Lucy's house. It's right here. It's the next one's coming up. Look at the line of cars. Now you can see how high we are. You can see down the hill. We're going down the hill now. You can see that line of cars goes blocks down. So this is 12th Avenue. The next block, that line of cars you see in front of us, that goes as far down as like 13th, 14th, 15th Avenue. So here you go. This is Al's house. He doesn't live here anymore. The house was sold. He passed away many years ago. But this house used to be really, really popular. He had a lot of stuff going on at this house. But they recently sold the house a few years ago. And from what I heard is the decorations that they used to have, all the big dancing figurines and stuff, eventually got auctioned off. Here goes Lucy's house right here. All right, let's keep walking. I want to get home someday. So these next two houses have a lot of snowflakes, but I call this house a soldier house because of the soldiers in the front. And then I call the house on the corner the Snowflake House. That's how I separate them. There's the soldiers. As you can see, there's a lot of snowflakes on this house too. Back in the day, over here on these sides, they used to have like dancing figurines that used to dance, but they got rid of them. They used to have them on either side. They don't do that no more. The last time I saw those was probably, I want to say maybe 10 years ago. So this is the Snowflake House. You can see there's a lot of people on the sidewalk over there. So yeah, snowflakes all the way up the tree over there.
Vitali, this house here is the original house that it started.
What's the word for outside? You know that one.
All right, guys, we are almost going to end this walk. We're going to do one more block, and I'm going to end it over on 13th because there's a couple of homes on this block. Well, there's a bunch of homes on this block we could look at. But we're going to look at some of the more popular ones.
Oh wow, look.
Let's go across the street first. Let's get over there. Look at the line of cars coming to see these Christmas houses. Look at this. It goes blocks down, at least 3 blocks. I'm going in and out of traffic because it's not even moving. This is what we have to deal with in the neighborhood for the next 3 weeks. And then the lights come down. These 2 houses on my right here are usually very nice, so I'll turn the camera around right now. And then you got this house over here. Give you guys a look. There you go. Oh, look at that. Nobody's in front of me. Look at that. There's some people taking pictures. Yeah, looks like you got this nice sprinkly colored tree. And then we're gonna end it right over here, what I like to call the neon house. Just looks like a bunch of neon lights. This is an Asian family that owns the home here that I want to say they started decorating this house about 10 years ago. This house was not always like this. At one point, they were the newest kid on the block. I'd say they're veterans now. They've been around long enough now to be called veterans. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta wait. I jumped in front of people. I was taking pictures. I didn't notice. All right. Well, this is going to be where I'm going to end it. Hope everybody enjoyed the walk. We did 3rd Avenue. Right, we started, where did we start? 3rd Avenue and like Bay Ridge Avenue, which is 69th Street. We walked all the way down 3rd Avenue, showed you some of the places on 3rd. Then well, the lights just went out on this side. Uh-oh. But anyway, then we went down 86th Street and looked at the 86th Street Business District in Bay Ridge. And then we came back here into my neighborhood. And I still got about 10 minutes of walking, maybe 5 minutes of walking, and I'll be in the door and I'll be finished with my night. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I will catch you all on the next one. Don't know where that's going to be. We do have some snow coming, so I'll definitely get some snow walking in. But until then, take care, and bye-bye from Dyker Heights.